responsible, to be agile, and to be innovative as well.
Meanwhile, industry delegates at the Mining Indaba say research and development are essential if the industry is to continue to grow and meet its sustainability partners. Business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo spoke to some of the leaders in the industry.
Indeed, I am standing by with the Executive Officer at the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research. And of course, over the last 2 days, some of the things that have been unpacked is the importance of continued research and development to see the mining industry through and to meet those sustainability goals. And I do have Dr. Dlamini, of course, who's the Executive Officer there. Now, a couple of years, Dr. Dlamini, ago, you did introduce a more business and industry focused strategy. How are you using those research and development capabilities to assist the mining industry?
Good afternoon, Ntokozo. Indeed, 5 years ago, the CSIR took a strategic decision to have a much more stronger focus in contributing towards industrial development in South Africa. And this was driven primarily by what our mandate requires us to do, which is to perform directed research and technological innovation that fosters scientific and industrial development. I think we were very much aware at the time that we had over the years built a very strong capability in terms of our scientific endeavors, but not enough of that was translating into impact, particularly in industry. And hence, that led to development of this new strategy of the CSIR. And part of that, of course, was the identification of mining as one of the key areas of focus that we needed to expand, to grow in terms of the work that we are doing within the CSIR. But of course, the unique value proposition of the CSIR is not only linked to our capabilities in mining, but to the fact that as an organization, we bring with us a very broad base of capabilities which could be relevant to the mining sector.
Now, earlier on, we did hear from President Ramaphosa, and he did highlight the importance of continued research and development in the industry. Do you see that, especially with now moving towards this just energy transition, could you talk us through a little bit of some of the research and development done in that space specifically for the mining industry?
Well, most definitely. We actually recently published a document which was around how one can bring about the circular economy in the mining sector. That document is publicly available. But I think the issues that we need to address, in my view, in the mining sector, which really require us to invest significantly in research, development and innovation, perhaps I can characterize them into 3 areas. One is around how can we improve the cost of production per ton in mining. The second one is around how can we improve the environmental sustainability of mining operations. And thirdly, it's about safety. Now, to solve all of these problems will require us to invest significantly in the research, development and innovation capabilities, but also in terms of human capital that is required to bring about this transition that we need to see in the mining sector to address these key issues.
Dr. Dlamini, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Of course, that was Dr. Dlamini, who is the Executive Officer at the CSIR, just talking us through some of the work that they are doing to move the mining industry forward and some of the research and development that they are focused in, from everywhere from security to just looking at options around the just energy transition as well. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Cape Town.
And the Banking Service Ombudsman